When did you get to watch someone walk in the exact shoes they forced you to wear? My boss Marcus was the worst micromanager in corporate history. Every email had to be approved, every phone call monitored, every bathroom break timed with a stopwatch. I worked in customer service for this insurance company downtown. 40 calls a day, back to back, dealing with angry people whose claims got denied. Marcus would stand behind my desk listening to every conversation, taking notes on a clipboard. "You took too long explaining the deductible," he'd say. "Next caller, be faster." Or, "You sounded too friendly." These people don't deserve sympathy, they deserve efficiency. He had this rule board posted above every cubicle. No personal calls, no water breaks longer than 60 seconds, no talking to coworkers unless it was work-related. If you got up from your desk without permission, he'd write you up. The worst part was lunch breaks, exactly 30 minutes. He'd set a timer, and if you were 1 minute late coming back, you got a formal warning. 3 warnings meant termination. I saw him fire Jenny for being 90 seconds late because the elevator was broken. Marcus treated us like children. He'd walk the floor with his clipboard, checking if our computer screens showed work stuff. If you had Facebook open, even during break time, that was a violation. "I don't pay you to have fun," he'd say. "I pay you to work. Fun happens after 5 o'clock on your own time." When my daughter got sick and I needed to leave early for a doctor appointment, Marcus made me use vacation time. When my car broke down and I was 20 minutes late, he docked my pay for the entire morning. He had zero empathy, zero flexibility. Everything was about rules and control and making sure nobody got away with anything. We were employees, not human beings. Then last month, something beautiful happened. The company got bought by a bigger corporation. New management, new policies, new bosses flying in from headquarters. Marcus got demoted, not fired, just moved down to regular customer service. Same job I'd been doing for 3 years. Same cubicle, same phone, same angry customers calling all day. But here's the best part. His new boss was this woman named Patricia who made Marcus look like a teddy bear. She had rules Marcus never dreamed of. Every keystroke monitored by computer software, every bathroom break logged in a system, every conversation recorded and reviewed. Patricia would stand behind Marcus's desk with her tablet, timing how long he took to resolve each call. 43 seconds too long explaining the policy, she'd say. "Next caller, be more efficient." I watched Marcus try to take a sip of coffee during a call and Patricia immediately tapped her pen on his desk. No eating or drinking while on calls. Company policy. When Marcus asked for a bathroom break, Patricia checked her watch. "You went 17 minutes ago. Company policy says employees can use facilities every 2 hours maximum." The look on Marcus's face was priceless. He kept glancing around the office like he was waiting for someone to tell him this was all a joke, but it wasn't. Patricia was exactly what Marcus had been to us, except worse. Marcus tried to argue that he'd been management and shouldn't be treated like entry-level staff. Patricia pulled out her handbook. Company policy treats all customer service representatives equally. No exceptions based on previous position. Day after day, I watched Marcus get more frustrated. He'd try to leave early for appointments and Patricia would deny the request. He'd try to take longer lunches and she'd write him up. He'd try to chat with coworkers and she'd redirect him back to work. "I don't pay you to socialize," Patricia would say, using Marcus's exact words from when he managed us. "Socializing happens after work hours on your own time." The breaking point came when Marcus's son called during work hours. Family emergency, needed to talk to dad immediately. Patricia stood right behind Marcus while he tried to handle the call. 30 seconds maximum for personal calls, she said, tapping her watch. Company policy. Marcus had to hang up on his own son to avoid getting written up. The same thing he'd made me do when my daughter was in the hospital emergency room 2 years ago. After that call, Marcus looked defeated, shoulders slumped, staring at his computer screen like he couldn't believe this was his life now. For the first time ever, I actually felt sorry for him, but only for about 5 minutes. Then I remembered Jenny crying in the parking lot after getting fired for being late. I remembered